Joined now by Harrisburg head coach Andy Fehrenbacher. Coach, tough one out there with that one. I mean, you guys played a great game tonight. You did turn over the ball quite a bit. We talked about it early in our ball game. Few mistakes. We know you're going to get some mistakes in the first game, but have few mistakes. First quarter looked just outstanding. Great first quarter by Caden Young, but it seemed like second quarter on, that's where we had our problems, second and third.
Yeah, I'd say that's a pretty good way of looking at it. We did have a hot start. We were making some shots, so you know when you do that, you're going to look good. But Goreville cranked up their defensive pressure. We didn't handle that very well. That's a little disappointing because I expect us to do a much better job than that. So that's going to be addressed. The other thing that I'll just say is our guys have not played together for very long. Okay, that's one thing everyone needs to realize right now. You know, we didn't have Jalon until he registered at the beginning of the school year. So he wasn't with us in the summer, in the off season, all that kind of stuff. All right. Adrian was playing travel soccer. He wasn't with us the entire summer. We get into the fall. Obviously, the guys are playing football, so we have a couple of guys that are at open gyms. But we never had everyone together, and we still. I could probably. It's just gonna take a little bit of time. It is, and I know we were all expecting to come out tonight, and it was definitely a winnable game in my opinion. But I would say the difference is Goreville's been playing together as a team, and they've been playing basketball for many months. We have not. Yeah. And that's what showed.
That's a big difference.
What can you say about Jalon, though, in his Bulldog debut? 11 points, 11 rebounds, and he is just a physical player.
Yeah, he is. He's athletic. He's strong. He is really tough as far as a matchup for people. And again, as he gets to learning more about playing with our guys and you know, when is a good shot, when to pass it, when to make the extra pass, some things of that nature, because he's used to where he was the guy and he had to do it a lot. And he's surrounded now with other guys who are more than capable of going out and putting up big numbers. And you know, you can't fault the kid. He's going to say, hey, you know, I'm going to win. This is kind of how I've been playing my whole life. Now all of a sudden he doesn't necessarily have to do everything. Yeah. So that's something too. It's all about, you know, defining roles and that's gonna, you know, we don't have a lot of time, but it's something that it may take a few weeks. But
something I thought was a bright spot, about 30 rebounds for you guys tonight. You guys looked strong on the boards. Maybe it didn't seem that way, but at the end of the night, it seemed like rebounding, you guys did quite well. Did you feel the same?
We did all right. That was definitely a point of emphasis that I said we've got to control the boards and rebound hard. But, you know, I look back, and there were a couple of times they got some big offensive putbacks. And, you know, 1 point game, little things matter. Oh, yeah. And, you know, all it takes is one mistake here or there. I mean, the margin of error is not very big. So just got to be better.
Nice game from Caden Young. Started out really good in the first quarter. Kind of a little bit different than what we saw last year. What's the big difference you can see from last year to this year with Caden?
He has put a ton of time in. He is a perfect example of having a ball in his hands and playing pretty much every single day since last year. I mean, seriously, he is in the gym all summer, all fall. After volleyball games or in the summertime when no one's around, he's playing at the gym and then going over to Marion and playing at the rec center or playing at the park, getting shots up. It's just constant with him. And, you know, he was hitting shots early, and I expected that. Got into some foul trouble, made a mistake there at the end. They were fortunate to get a nice call to go their way, and Caden just has to be smarter about that.
Yeah. Well, we appreciate your time tonight. We'll let you go, Coach, so you can get back to town, and we'll see you on Thursday.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Andy Fehrenbacher with our post-game interview brought to you by Rags Mobile Pressure Washing. 6-1